Sunsets make spectacular subjects. The rich colours, dramatic lighting and strong shapes seeming to create stunning shots with no effort. But often what the camera captures is a pale imitation of what you saw with the naked eye. So here's a guide to getting the most from a spectacular sunset by composing your shots properly and by adjusting the camera settings to make the most of the colours. Now you might be tempted to shoot the scene as you first see it, maybe with a wide-angle lens to get as much of the sky in as possible. But while the results can look alright, you can almost certainly do better. You don't have a lot of time to capture sunsets at their peak, but there are websites and apps which can help you plan ahead. It is worth allowing time to scout around for some better positions, and there's usually more than one way to shoot the same scene. Here, for example, we're using our zoom at its widest focal length and getting right up close to this old wooden lighthouse. We get a dramatic perspective effect from tilting the camera upwards, and some good changes in tone across the sky, though the sun is quite small in the background. Alternatively, we can move further away and use a longer focal length. The lighthouse stays the same size, and it's much straighter now because we haven't had to tilt the camera. We also see less of the sky in the background, so the sun is bigger in the frame. So how do you make sure the camera captures the colours properly? There are two potential pitfalls here: white balance and exposure. If you leave your camera's white balance set to auto, it may attempt to correct what it sees as a colour cast and produce weak or distorted colours. To capture the colours as they are, use the direct sunlight white balance preset, or for deeper reds, try the cloudy preset instead. Take a look at your Nikon's picture controls too. The standard setting reproduces colours accurately, but switching to vivid will boost saturation and gives extra intensity. Better still, make sure you use raw when shooting sunsets. This will give you more scope to change the white balance and colour saturation later on. Exposure can be a problem too, so make sure you check your images on the LCD as soon as you've taken them. If the sun is still quite high in the sky, it may be too intense, so that you have a big, ugly, overexposed area of sky where there's no detail at all. The only solution here is to try to hide the sun behind another object. Here, we've positioned the camera so that the sun is behind the lighthouse. You still get those rich sunset colours, but without the glare. If you want to include the sun in the frame though, you have to wait until it's much nearer the horizon, when it will be much less intense, but still keep a close eye on the exposure. If you're using your Nikon's matrix metering, it may give too much emphasis to darker parts of the picture, making the sky look washed out. Instead, switch to the center weighted metering mode. This is not as sophisticated in that it's more easily influenced by very bright areas, but for sunset shots, that's exactly what we want. Remember, it's the colour in the sky that's important, and objects in the foreground should just be silhouettes. If the sky is coming out too light, you can use the EV compensation control to reduce the exposure, or point the camera to a blank area of sky, half press the shutter button to lock the exposure, then reframe the shot and press it the rest of the way to take the picture. So that's the secret to great sunsets. Take the time to find the best angles and positions, and make sure the camera is set up to record those amazing colours properly. Oh, but there's one more thing. Don't pack up and go home too soon. In the hour or so after sunset, the sky can go through some amazing shifts in colour, from a fiery red to a deep indigo. So stick around and get out your tripod. You might come away with an even better shot than you thought.